All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Chris, and welcome to a new installment of Chris's Collection. There's a bit of a problem here. Let me just explain. The Sega Saturn, my television apparently is not. It doesn't have a high enough refresh rate, so that while I'm playing Sega Saturn games, I actually there's a delay. Essentially, I can't see on my TV screen. I can only see on my computer screen, and my computer screen actually has a delay. So basically the gameplay is going to be almost null and void. It's going to be horrible. So just pay attention to the story, and you know, these are probably going to be shorter videos, the Sega Saturn series, but whatever. Anyway, so welcome guys. This is we're now onto the 32-bit era. We're on the Sega Saturn stuff, which is really exciting. And the first game we have here is Clockwork Knight, Pepper Rocha's Adventure. Now, the reason I got this game was I was trying to find, or the story behind this game, rather, is I had gotten a Sega Saturn way late in my life. I got a Sega Saturn, oh my god, like, really late. Like maybe 5 years ago or something. So I was catching up, and I was trying to see what are the games that were really great on Sega Saturn, what are things I could play, things like that. And so I remember I went to a website where they were like, here are the top 10 games on Sega Saturn or something like that. God, I'm playing so bad already, as you can see. I'm gonna... Oh my god, I died. I was like, what? You know, they're like, these are the top 10 games on Sega Saturn. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And this was on there, Clockwork Knight. And I'm like, oh man, this looks like a great game. And so I said, fuck it, let me try to do it. Let me try to play it, see if I can get it. You know, whatever. It turned out to be relatively cheap, and it reminded me, for whatever reason, of Toy Story on Sega Genesis. I don't know why, it just reminded me of it, and I thought, oh man, this is so cool. So I ended up getting it, and I knew there was a sequel, so I told myself, man, if I like this game, maybe I'll end up getting the sequel. Turns out I fucking didn't really care for this game. To anyone who enjoys it, that's awesome. Again, don't take this gameplay into consideration. I have a delay, so I'm playing really horribly right now. I'm just doing a haters gonna hate walk, it looks like. But basically, yeah, that was kind of like the thing. I had no idea. Well, not no idea. I was playing relatively okay, but not enough for me to justify, okay, you know what, I'm gonna buy the sequel, and, you know, I just didn't really care much for it, so, I just didn't collect it anymore. But it's an okay game. I could see the appeal of it. I see why people enjoy it. It's a pretty cool, like, 2.5D, I guess, platformer for the time. So, you know, that's pretty cool. But that's really all I have to say about Clockwork Knight. And there we have a game over screen, because, of course, I have a delay. And, you know, that's going to happen. Oh, but look at that. They're messing with the Sega logo. That's always fun. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for this inaugural video. Not the best video in the world, but, you know, all the same, inaugural. And we'll be back later this week with another Chris's Collection from my Sega Saturn collection. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.